Hey guys, I think I've found a really good farming method that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm playing on the original game 1.06, but I think this will also work in Remastered. As you can see, we've loaded into the Tomb of the Giants, which is everyone's favorite zone in this entire game. Sadly, it's not mine. However, it's a great zone to go ahead and rack up some souls. So in order to get here, you have to have cleared Anor Londo and placed the Lord Vessel so you can get past the catacombs. Beyond that, I also suggest getting the Sunlight Maggot from feeding the 30 humanity to Quilana. I believe that's her name. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But that way you can open up the shortcut and then grab the Sunlight Maggot. That makes traversing this area so much easier. It's not required, you can technically see without it, but it just makes it easier in my opinion. Okay, onto the gear. As for my build, it's somewhat straightforward late game on new game. So I'm using a plus 15 Claymore. I really like this for the poise damage, but then also just the high damage output in general. I have a plus 15 Pyromancy Glove as well as a Talisman, so I can perform a certain miracle. I'm using the Sunlight Maggot on my head for the vision, as well as Havel's Ring for the mobility, and then the covetous Silver Serpent Ring for the extra souls. Since in this particular scenario I'm using Pyromancy as my main way of doing damage, it really doesn't matter too much what my stats are as long as I have a plus 15 on that glove. The only other stat that I highly suggest is having at least a faith level of 18, so you can go ahead and use Homeward, the faith item, instead of using Homeward Bones. It will just save you money, but then also just one less item to use, especially if you can keep both items equipped, the Talisman and the Pyromancy Glove, like I do. The real magic, pun intended, is the Great Chaos Fireball, as you can see, as well as Homeward. So this will do some great stun as well as damage, and then it allows us to quickly zone back to the bonfire, and from there we can save on not having to use a Homeward Bone, which would then cost us money per run. So it just makes us more profitable. Okay, let's do the actual run now. I'm going to go ahead and have the Pyromancy Flame in my left hand and the Great Chaos Fireball selected. I'm going to hurl it at this first crouch skeleton, and the splash is going to stun him, and then the lava will kill him. I'm then going to use my two-handed claymore with the skeleton with the scimitar, quickly dispatch him, and then repeat what I did with the first skeleton to the next three on this lower level. As you can see, they get stun locked each time they get hit by the lava, so I can just move forward and select the next one. There's a little bit of specialty here, but it's really not all that complicated. Then what you do is, as the third one's dying, you can then use your Homeward spell out using your Talisman. The nice thing about this is you don't even need to wait for the third skeleton down there to be dead, because you can cast this while he is in the stun lock animation, and by the time the cast actually goes off, you should see the souls collect in the bottom right. You'll see that here in a second. So you'll see the 5,400 souls from the last three pop up right as the loading screen for the bonfire appears. I calculated that each run takes me about 40 seconds max, so you can do 3 of these runs in under 2 minutes. And the crazy thing about it is each run produces 8,400 souls, so you're pushing over 25k souls every 2 minutes, or 12.5k every minute. So you can quickly see how you can rack up the souls, and this is only on New Game. If you're on New Game Plus, everything would be worth more souls, and I still think the method that I use here would be viable with the one-hit KOs. Either way, I hope this works for you guys. It worked wonders for me, and if I come up with any more content, I'll go ahead and share that with you guys. But until then, please subscribe if you liked it, and like the video, and share it with someone that could use it. Thanks.